back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. Today we're going to be making a green masala beef curry. Now green masala is simply coriander, chilies and other spices that are ground up together. And with this green paste, you can make so many delicious recipes. I have so many recipes that I've already made with green masala. I'm going to leave those links at the end of this video as well as in the description. Now you can make this on your stovetop, but I'm going to be using my Instant Pot. If you have a pressure cooker, you can use that as well. And you're going to get beef that's really soft and delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. To make the green masala, I'm going to start with the juice of a lime, one tablespoon of green chili, 1-inch piece of ginger, 4 cloves of garlic, and a cup of fresh coriander. If this isn't enough to start the grinding process, I'm just going to add a little bit of water and I'm going to process it again till it's nice and smooth. I'm using my Instant Pot for this recipe, but you could easily just use a regular pressure cooker. I'm going to set my Instant Pot to saute mode and I'm going to allow it to heat up. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of oil. And to this, I'm going to add 2 cups of sliced onions. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of green chili. I'm adding a little bit of salt. This is going to help to caramelize the onions. Once the onions are nice and brown, I'm just going to add in 2 pounds of beef cubes. Next, I'm going to add some powdered spices. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, salt to taste, and I'm just going to stir this to allow the spices to coat the meat. Now it's time to scrape all of that green masala I made earlier in, and I'm going to mix this. I'm also going to add 1 cup of diced tomatoes. I've added 2 cups of water to my food processor. This is just to pick up any of that leftover green masala that is hidden under the blades, and I'm going to add it all into my pot. It's now time to pressure cook this. I'm going to put the lid on and set the Instant Pot to sealing mode. Cancel the saute mode and set the pot to pressure cook for 15 minutes. Once the timer is done, I'm just going to allow the steam to escape. I'm in a rush today, but you can also just let the steam naturally release. I'm going to add in half a cup of tamarind juice. I took a ball of tamarind and I soaked it for 30 minutes in hot water. and then I squeeze it into the water, removing any of the seeds. I'm also going to add about 2 cups of potato cubes. Just make sure to push these pieces of potato down so they are covered in the liquid. Put the lid back on and set this to sealing mode and set it to pressure cook mode again for another 10 minutes. Once it's done, the pressure valve will drop and it's good to open. The potatoes are perfectly cooked and the meat is tender. Add some salt to taste, some pepper, and I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of chopped coriander. For whatever reason, if the meat is not as tender as you like, you can just fish out the potatoes and pressure cook for additional 10 to 15 minutes. This is ready to serve. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for green masala beef curry. This is a basic recipe that is super delicious. You can't go wrong with it. If you love this recipe, do make sure to share it with your family and friends so they can enjoy it as well. Also, be sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I upload a lot of behind the scenes footage there. So make sure you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Happy eating. Bye.